How's it going? I'm Joe. There's a lot of things to rant about, and this is another one that really pissed me off this week. Now, why am I cussing? Why am I yelling? Why did everyone who was a Christian or Mormon's ears just pop right now because I opened the show with a foul word, the P word, that rhymes with mist? Because of Taylor. Taylor said this is my show. He said this show was about me. Today the show is about him, and I'm ranting about him. See, because Taylor doesn't care that he got my taco place closed down. He doesn't care, but he got it closed down. Do you understand what you've done, Taylor? Do you understand the problem you've caused? It was a 24-hour taco shop. And this is a rant about Taylor's spoiled generation, even though he's older than me. About his spoiled, whining Yelp generation, about feedbacks, and about wanting things done and customer service and not bleeding in the restaurant because of a table sliced his brother-in-law's leg. No. That's just called a dining experience. So the problem is, there's this great place called Santana Burrito. Was it Santana Burrito?
There was a great place.
There was a great place, Santana Burrito. Open 24 hours a day. And it was over here in Anaheim, the Anaheim Plaza. Wonderful staff, wonderful people. And Taylor decided to go in there. I'm going to tell the story from his behalf. And he's going to tell you the lies. I'm going to tell you the truth. So he went in there with his wife and her brother-in-law
and his wife.
And his wife, right? They went in there demanding a bunch of things. They went in there entitled, demanding, screaming. Is this accurately portray what was going on?
No, not at all. Okay, good.
Demanding they be helped, and they went in, like on the South Park episode, saying that they were restaurant critics. They went in saying they were Yelp restaurant critics.
Never said that.
And I never had a problem at this place before, but Taylor goes in there demanding stuff, claiming he got the wrong order, even though really Taylor talks kind of fast. You guys ever watch the show? It could be their fault. It could be his fault, but we know it was his fault. We know that he wasn't speaking clearly and they were completely innocent and they were in the right.
Whose story are you telling? I didn't
This
order.
is what you did.
My brother-in-law ordered his food and did not get it the whole meal.
Did he?
We had asked for it, and then they said, well, you should have reminded us that you ordered it. Like, it's our fault that we ordered their food, and then we had to remind them that we ordered the food.
Did he order in Spanish?
No, in English.
Well, that's the problem. This is a Spanish restaurant.
But she spoke English to us.
When I go in there,
You don't speak Spanish. Shut up.
I don't speak Spanish, but I said, I'll take the carne asada street taco special, please, with no guac. And I never had a problem. But you went in there with your slang jive talking English, your Spanglish, if you will.
I don't speak Spanish. Okay.
And they're all in a Spanish restaurant. He did not make the order clear. What'd you say? It was the wrong order?
No, they didn't. They forgot the order in general.
I don't believe
They
it.
did not order. They did not bring his order.
Not at my Santana.
They did not make the
Not at
order.
my restaurant.
He ordered a meal, and we sat there. I got my meal. My wife got hers. His wife got hers, and we sat there and waited for him to get his. And
So he gave her dirty looks while ordering.
you are a Santana taco apologist.
They say this is worse than Holocaust deniers. Is
Yes.
a Santana burrito apologist.
My apologies, in a burrito.
Yes.
I didn't even care enough to get that name right. I don't care.
So he went in there demanding stuff. You were demanding stuff. And then what did you say had happened allegedly? He had
What?
cut himself on a table.
He also sat down on the table, and on said table, the bench part where he sat down had a nail protruding and sliced his pants.
Nail protruding. Are you sure you didn't bring in that nail?
Is this
Are
a
you sure
rant
this
or an
nail wasn't
accusation?
planned? It's basically, I have nowhere to go at late at night now for burritos because of you. You
Shut
and your
up.
family. I just saw you eating.
Yes.
Yes. So the point is this is a great late night Mexican taco burrito place. And it was right over by my house. And Taylor comes all the way from, God knows where, Cyprus.
Yes.
If he comes from an hour away, coming into town. We're a small town over here in Anaheim. We don't
Yeah.
we don't do that fast talking city nonsense.
You and your
around here.
your one road town.
My one road town over here. So he goes in there, starts demanding things, causes a ruckus. Everyone's fighting the staff over there. And then all of a sudden, John, my roommate, comes to me and tells me, Santana hasn't been open as much. They're open less now, or they're not open all night, or they're closing their hours at a certain time, right? Then I don't know, we went down there like 8 o'clock on a Tuesday, a non-show day, get some show food.
Yes.
And they were closed at about 8 o'clock in the evening. And I told my girlfriend, I said, I think Taylor got our burrito place shut down because of that incident that he caused a couple weeks ago with his family at the restaurant. What really happened that day, Taylor? What happened?
I'm not one to throw my title around, my website, my owner title.
He did. He said,
or my email to the manager with my signature, telling my title of owner, CEO.
Now, you might not care because where you're from, Cyprus, burritos grow on trees. And you can go anywhere and get a taco at any time of the night. But this is Anaheim. Okay? Mexican restaurants are few and far between.
What about your Taco Bells, adult tacos?
Let alone Mexican and Hispanic people are few and far between Anaheim. Anaheim's known for that. Anaheim's known for having a lack of Mexican restaurants and diversity. And you, sir, came in here with your white privilege into our small one-horse town and got them kicked out.
I actually picked them up on me and my wife picked
You went on a Friday, right? It was like a Friday.
We picked them up after work and said, this place, my friend told me it's really good. We're going to go hang out. Really all looking forward to it. We went there. The food was good. Service was crap. Now,
what about the service was crap? What specifically?
there was no service. Essentially, really, that was it. They also ran out of chips, and most of their menu had big X's on them, like they were out of the food.
Look, I can't say that you tend to exaggerate.
No, their menu had big X's across the pictures of the food. They had big papers with X's on them, like they were tic-tac-toe. They were out of that food. How do you run out of that food in a 24-hour place?
Look, you must have done something wrong.
I went there, yeah.
You must have ordered wrong or something. They're a fine place. To the ownership...
They were a fine place.
To the ownership at Santana, although you may not have been a real restaurant, it may have been a front for other activities. I don't know. I don't care. Please come back. Come back in a location that's not there. And I won't tell Taylor where you are. I won't tell him. I won't tell his family. I won't tell him where you are. Please come back because I need another 24-hour place like this. Desperately. Because right now, we had to go to Costco. Weeks in a row. Days in a row to get food because I can't get my burrito and taco fix. So Taylor again has ruined... They call him the tornado of devastation would be to put it through Taylor. He comes in fast, he turns everything around, and he uproots lives. And I'm sorry for what he's done to you. Sorry for what he has done. And this isn't Let Me Rant. This is Let Me Be Sad that Taylor has done this to us and our people. And if there's anything I can do, please reach out to the show. Subscribe to us, add us, let us know what we can do for you. But I'm sure that Taylor would take everything back that he said about you. Everything back. Because it wasn't true. Was it, Taylor?
I'm not going to say it was true. They didn't give us our food.
I don't use the word delusional much. But Taylor might have delusions about his experience because of his racist background and upbringing against Hispanic fast food establishments. And what heritage might that be, Taylor?
Well, I'm full Hispanic and I don't speak Spanish. I grew up on fast food and all fast foods.
Yeah, you don't speak Spanish, right? Not in Trump's America, right, Taylor?
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't speak Spanish at all. No.
Not in Trump's America. I get it.
Now, granted, my wife and his brother does, and his brother's wife is Caucasian and she doesn't speak Spanish either.
But you decided not to use that because you don't speak that type of language in America, right?
The girl with the tattoos on her face and her arms and her hands did not seem to be speaking Spanish to us. She spoke English in a pissed off way, and she did not seem like she wanted to be there, and she didn't want us to be there.
Or as Taylor calls it, Spanish ebonics, English in a pissed off way.
Yes, that's. And she didn't want us to be there, and she wasn't happy, and so we just wanted to order and eat. Again, the food was really good. I had a chimichanga. It was humongous. It was cool. But my brother-in-law finally got his food. She didn't say... Oh, also, we took napkins off the counter because there was none on the table. And we couldn't
So you were stealing.
No.
That's what you were doing.
We didn't. No, we didn't get napkins. We had like 3 or 4. Mexican food, is messy, so you have to have a lot of napkins.
So Mexicans are messy.
We took a couple extra ones. Not
He's
a lot,
changed a lot since Trump's got elected. He's been a little mouthy since Trump's got elected.
And what the girl at the front said...
Taylor's wearing a Build That Wall t-shirt right now as we're talking.
She got the napkin holder and put it underneath the desk so we couldn't get any more napkins because I believe she thought we took too much.
I'm just saying I never had a problem. That's all.
Did you eat there or did you bring it?
I ate there sometimes.
No, you didn't. Be quiet.
Now, most of the time, she was actually in the corner eating and not actually serving customers, but then she would get up kind of irritated. She had to serve customers. But then we felt sad because she looked like she was on her break, but she was on a break every time we went in.
Yes.
All the time. But hey, I mean, that's just how those people are, right? Sorry. Fast food workers. Up! This show is not going well.
Let Me Rant is turned to Let Me Be Sad and Let Me Backpedal.
Well, there you have it. Taylor used his white privilege to shut down a Hispanic restaurant, and Joe is upset that he can't get food late at night anymore.
Privilege that most people don't have in general.
Are you saying that I have food privilege?
Yes, you have the privilege of being able to leave your house anytime.
Being able to?
Yes, that's a sentence.
Okay.
And buying food, dumping trash, whatever you want to do.
On a Friday night?
On a Friday night. Or a Wednesday night when this...
On a Wednesday night, whenever these are filmed?
Yes. That, yeah.
Well, Taylor did get my restaurant closed. And
I'm not sad about it. It was better off gone.
No, it was great. It was a great place.
And hence, that's why I'm still here.